Introducing MTN Momo.
Hey, no excuses. Paper brand at 12.
Yeah, we're not
Yeah.
But we're no trash. No. This is trashy drama.
Yeah, and what?
Hey, shh. Chasing money doesn't suit you, lovey. Star 120 star 151 hash to send and receive cash.
Hello everyone and welcome to today's Code Blue session. My name is Gabriel Kassam.
And you got Skinny Wise.
Awesome stuff, and without further ado, let's get started. So once again, a big shout out and a big thank you to our sponsors who made this hackathon possible. So big thank you to Huawei Cloud, Contactable, Tata Consultancy Services, and CSG. Right, so what we're going to do is we'll start off with the hackathon update. We would just like to give you an update of what's taking place thus far. First thing you want to note is that this is officially the new link where your team is required to submit your solution. So please do have a look at this link. Please take down this link. It's bit.ly/TADHackZA update. So this is where we'll be getting your update thus far. So please make sure that your team, at least one individual in your team, does fill out the form. Right. So once again, just a reminder of the criteria. You do want to keep this in mind as you code. Now more than ever, as your time is slowly running out, the deadline is closer than ever. So here are your 5 criterions. So number 1, it's impact. Are you solving a COVID-19 solution or COVID-19 related solution? Does your solution have that impact? Number 2, resourcefulness. How well did they use the resources provided to them? Did you make use of our partner APIs in your solution? And not just that, how well did you use it? Number 3, user centricity and simplicity. Checking that it is designed in a way that involves the user and it is user friendly and it is overall just elegant. The whole solution is packed in an elegant way. Number 4, the wow factor. Does it have that wow? Does it have that, does it wow the judges? Right? So please do include your business model and does it just blow the judges' socks off? And what is the market potential? So do make sure you do that research and that you do show that you have put in the research improving your business model. And then lastly, security. So is it secure? Is it safe? Do describe how you went through the secure software development lifecycle, how you are securing your solution as you develop it. Right. And now I'll just quickly give an update on exactly how far we are in the schedule. So up next, after this Code Blue session, you guys will have time to hack from 7 p.m. until midnight. And then tomorrow, you'll still continue hacking from midnight until 8 a.m. And then project submissions are due and the cutoff time will be at 8 a.m. So please do not miss that 8 a.m. cutoff time. Thereafter we'll have the first round of judging, which will take place in a bunch of groups. And the link will be shared closer to the time. That will be taking place from 9 to 11 a.m. So please do be ready. Make sure you have submitted. And then you already know this, but from 11 to 12, that's when the judges will choose the top 10. So that's if you are in the top 10, you'll be prompted to present your solution in front of everyone, and then the judges will choose the top 10. So good luck to those who do make it to the top 10, and all the best with those solutions. And then lastly, the winners will be announced between 2 and 3 p.m. and we'll have prize giving from 4 to 5 p.m. Right. So Skinny, what's happening here?
So we got some great news for the hackers. So today we're also running another challenge. The best workstation will be receiving a prize. So please, guys, we motivate you guys to keep posting and keep tagging us, and also share your best working station. Then could be the winner. You may be the winner. You can be the winner.
Yes, guys, we would like to see a workstation. As Skinny has mentioned, the best workstation will receive a spot prize. So don't forget to add the hashtag on social media. It's hashtag TADHackZA. Right, so then we have another spot prize winner announcement. So this one goes out to
Gundo Chilimandela.
Awesome, and he's won a spot prize for being the very first participant to add their project to Hacker Earth. So well done, Gundo. You'll be receiving a 500 Rand voucher.
Whoop whoop.
Sweet. So up next, so something to note here is that the link that you guys should be working from is bit.ly. So I'll just bring that link back up. bit.ly/TADHackZA-update. So do make sure that you guys go to this link. At least every team needs to go to this link. So guys, please make sure that you guys are on this link. And now we have some special guests all the way from Berlin, Germany, guys. So yeah, so we're about to cross over to the guys in Berlin.
Hey guys, can you hear us?
Yes. Awesome. We can hear you, but we cannot see you.
Are you guys okay?
I see Eliza, and I can also see you on a big screen. I see we're streaming from our camera. So
Okay, great. Well,
I don't know, Eliza, you see us, right?
Yeah, just give us a minute. We're just sorting out the screen. We'll be with you in a minute.
You have an amazing setup over there.
yeah. And how's the weather that side?
Sorry?
How is the weather that side?
Here in Berlin, it's pretty okay. It was a bit cloudy today, but not raining as much as in the last years. And yeah, not as many as you are, but we are working since the morning on our hack, and yeah, looking much forward to what you guys are showing. So you got already submissions in, I saw?
Yes, we do have a couple of submissions in at the moment.
Cool.
Right, and what is the time?
So for us, I think we're in the same time zone. It's 10 past 6 p.m. Right? It's just that we have autumn. You guys should have spring, right, over there? Or not?
We do have spring, and the weather's been really diligent on us this side. Yeah, it's been quite nice. We've it's been, I'd say, clear skies. In comparison to last year, it's a lot better.
So how's the hackathon also going that side?
Sorry, what's that? We have a slight echo here on the speakers.
Oh no, I was asking how is the hackathon going that side?
It's going pretty well. We are connected also over Riot and Slack with the guys around the world, with the guys in UK from Simwood. They're giving great support. Yeah, on the side we don't have that many people since we have restrictions here, right? Due to the COVID-19, as you mentioned earlier as well. But it's going well. We have a few people online, and yeah, did brainstorm and are now trying to get something done until tomorrow evening.
I know, that's great. And how are the solutions coming along this far? Have you seen anything interesting in particular? Any teams that perhaps stand out?
Yeah, we have. So we are trying to use all resources. We've been able to put in stuff from Simwood. We used the Avaya stuff and also had a local sponsor here from Telecom that has contributed with an API. And we also had great ideas. We are now trying to realize one from the education sector to improve communications with teachers and their pupils. Also planning on extending it towards teachers and the government. We're not sure what we can realize here, but yeah, it's going great. We had great discussions, and we'll now try to fit as much into the stuff we're going to present tomorrow as we can. So you have more than 300 people, as I heard, right? All around Africa.
Oh.
Okay, well, that's great. And of those participants from TADHack Berlin, how are they doing? How are they adapting to this new remote work, remote hackathon lifestyle? Can you perhaps give us a bit more insight on that?
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's going pretty well. We have some people in the room that work together. We have some people connected online, and I guess mostly the hacks we're building are impacted by it, right? So the fact that, as I said, the hack from the educational sector, so teachers are no longer every day in school with their classes, but they actually work from home. The students work from home, and yeah, this allows. So the hack we're building allows them to communicate better and to distribute work in a more efficient way than it was done in the past. So of course we try to accommodate the situation and build something that can ease the life of the teachers and the students. Yeah, and otherwise we are well connected with everyone. We're using, as I said, Riot. We're using Slack. We also had a Zoom session earlier with some guys, so it's going pretty well. Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. It's great to hear that things are going really well on your side. And yeah, we would just like to thank you for making this time to join us during our session. And best of luck to you guys all over in Berlin.
Could you kindly guys give us a wave? No, just greet the SA hackers. Yes, yes.
Awesome.
All the best to everyone there. Good luck in getting prizes and in building some cool stuff. And yeah, see you soon.
Okay. Thank you.
Awesome.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Awesome. So there you have it, guys. Those were our fellow hackers from Berlin, Germany. Once again, this is a big hackathon. Great opportunity, a lot of exposure. And without further ado, we're just going to have a quick break. But up next, we'll be joined by Misho, who will be taking you through the business model and your pitch deck. So I hope you guys are ready. I hope you have your notebooks out. And I hope you're excited because, you know, Misho always has something good to share. He's a famous face. So yeah, stay tuned.
Introducing MTN Momo when you need.
10 Rand airtime.
But first you must negotiate.
12 Rand.
Yes, my friend, but make it 11.50.
12 Rand. Take it or leave it.
But 11.50 is a good price, no?
Hey, stop your game.
Aye, man, come on.
No, customer. Uzoba ne headache. Just Momo it. Dial star 120 star 151 hash to get the airtime you pay for. Ava.
Hi everyone, welcome. Yeah, I've been seeing some of the stuff that you guys have been posting and sharing, which is quite good, seeing that you guys are interacting. So what I'll be touching base now is the business model canvas. So essentially now this session is just going to focus on some things that you just need to know from a business model canvas. As you know, they took you guys through the criteria, and part of it is the business side of things will be highlighted. Right, and part of that are also taking you through the pitching in terms of presentation, what you should have for your presentation, so that at least you are well covered when it comes to presenting to the judges, and hopefully you make it to the next round. are ready to share your knowledge with the judges. Cool. So what we usually use for the business model canvas is something we called CanvaNizer, right? So canvanizer.com will share the link on the Slack channel. So all of you guys should be able to have the link. And it has 9 building blocks. And these 9 building blocks help you in terms of understanding your business, understanding your customers and potential partners, right? So with CanvaNizer, you are able to design something like this, edit it, and save it so that you can include that in your presentation slides as well. So that the judges are able to see and understand where you're going from a business side of things. Have you done your research in terms of your customers and the different value that you're doing, and potentially how will your business or your idea make money? So the nice thing about the building blocks is that it covers all 9 experts, and you can maneuver it around the way that you prefer. I prefer starting with the customer segment, right? So basically you need to understand who are your customers that you are addressing the solution for. So you guys are working on different solutions, right? From Ioba and the main TADHackZA challenge, right? So think about who are your customers and what is the most important thing to these customers of yours that you're addressing, right? So then the next one is relationship. So customer relationship. What relationship are you building with your customers? What relationship are you intending to build with your customers? So for example, we have Pick n Pay with the Smart Shopper card, right? So you can go to Pick n Pay and just buy normally, but with the Smart Shopper card, there is some sort of relationship that they're building with you guys to make you constantly come back to them. When you pour petrol, depending where you do it, there's e-bucks, there's points that you get. That's a relationship that the particular customer is, the particular organization or business is building with you guys. So think about how are you going to intend on building that relationship with your particular customers. The next one is value proposition, right? What is the core thing that you're addressing for your customers, right? There has to be that main thing that you are addressing. Otherwise, what is the point? Why should we come to you? Why should we use your services? Are you really addressing our problem, or are you just entertaining your own ideas, right? So think about that, what you need to do in terms of also what customer needs are you satisfying? So part again is think about the customers. Always keep the customer in mind when you build your solution, right? Then the next one is your channel. So this is your distribution channel. Now that you've built your solution, you guys have been working through the hackathon. Think about how are you going to take your solution to your customers, right? It has different elements to it. Part of it is how are you going to market your solution to your customers? How are you going to reach out to them? Is it your Facebook? Is it ads? Are you going to go to the corner and test the product with them? How are you going to actually reach your customers? It's quite important to think about that element. And also, once you have your product in place, how are you going to distribute it to them? Share it with them so for them to have it in their hands to use it, right? Then we're going to come to the 3 keys. So I call them the 3 keys. This is the key activity. This is the first one. So what key activity does your value proposition require? So key activities as things in simple terms are what are some of the key things that you need to do to get your idea forward? So I guess the main key thing is you guys had to take part in a hackathon. That was a key activity. Now you need to build your solution and have a prototype. That's a key activity that you need to do, right? So the next one is key resources. What key resources does your value proposition require? So now that you're building whatever solution that you're building, parts of it is you need APIs. Parts of it you might need access to the cloud. Those are the key resources that you might need to build your solution, to make your solution come to life. So think about the key resources. Luckily on the Slack channel, we have the resource channel where you guys should be by now using those resources there. But parts of that is maybe a resource is a team member, right? That is also a resource. Maybe you need extra team members. Maybe you need better laptops and all those things. So think about what is the key resources. It could be hardware that you might need. It could be an office space that you might need, a factory to manufacture your solution. So think about the key resources. Then the next one in terms of the keys is your key partners. Now, it's very important to build your idea while thinking about who can you potentially partner with, right? You might not have all the key resources that you need to do. A simple example in here, the key partners could be the sponsors, right? They provide the APIs, they provide the marketplace, they provide the supports that you guys might need to take your ideas to the next level. So think about the key partners that you're addressing. So once again, it goes to your key your customers. Who are you building it for? right? Who are you building your solution for? And then think about how you're going to reach them. That's where you start thinking about your key partners. So if you are, for example, building something in the health space, maybe your key partner is a Department of Health, right? So think about those key partners that you might need. But also think about the value that you provide to your key partners. It shouldn't be a one-way traffic, right? They can give you the resources, but why should they even bother giving you the resources? What value are you giving to them? Right. And then the last part is your customer structure. I mean, your cost structure and your revenue stream. We'll start with the customer structure, with the cost structure. What are the most costs that your business will incur? So you guys have been here for the weekend. Well, from wherever you might be, right? Hacking. Maybe the cost structure. You start tabulating. Is it data that is a cost for us? What else a cost? Do we need extra team members? What is the cost around there? So you think about the different costs that you might incur in developing your solution, but also in taking your solution to the next level. Maybe you might need to be traveling. That is on its own a cost, right? Maybe you might need to develop a prototype. There is a particular cost in that. So think about the different costs that you might come across while you're working on your solution. Revenue streams, the big question: how are you going to make the money? What value? So value is always going to be on the top of everything. But think about how you're going to make the money, right? What would make your customers pay you? What would they even pay you for, right? So think about, and how much would they pay? So think about those things in terms of how you're going to make the money to cover your own personal cost, your development costs, but also to make some bit of profit. Right. So now we've covered the business model canvas. As mentioned, we're going to share the link with you guys on the Slack channel, the TADHackZA, so that you can start working on it. It is once again important to include it in your presentation so that the judges can be able to see what it looks like. Now, part of what's going to be happening tomorrow is there's going to be pitching. We can't avoid the pitch sessions. So we're just going to show you guys, just take you through some of the key pointers to consider when you are pitching. So we've got them here, but I'll take them through all of them one by one. So introduction and problem statement. It is very important to think about, first introduce the challenge that you're working on. This is a challenge that we're addressing. This is a category, so is it under the IOBA one? Is it the main TADHack challenge that you're working on? Introduce your project name and your team members. It is also very important, guys, don't spend more than 30 seconds introducing your team. Just put up a slide which is, this is a team member, this is the team name, move over to the next slide. No need to say this is Mang from where, this is what they like eating. There isn't enough time for those type of things. So just cut straight to the point. This is a slide that says team name, team members, and then move over to the next slide, right? You're done with that. Then the next one is your problem statement. So there are different problems that you guys are addressing. Start unpacking your problem that you need that you'll be addressing. So this is a problem that we're working on. This is how the problem works, and this is the challenges that we have in the problem. But it's also very important to have give some bit of context. Make the judges understand why the project is like that. Make them understand. Just give them an overview, some bit of story, stats, facts. So you can actually have a slide which says, here are the stats that we have. It just makes you look like you've done some bit of research, and you kind of like understand the problem, you understand the people that you're addressing the problem for. So add some bit of stats and some bit of backgrounds to your problem statement. Right. So now this one I tend to unpack it in 3 different ways. So when you talk about the solution, you've addressed the problem. They know now what the problem is. They've heard your cries and the things that are deep rooted, and you feel like, yeah, it's a pain for you, right? So now it's time to talk about your solution. So the problem is we're addressing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our proposed solution is 1, 2, 3, right? So just mention what your proposed solution. Then the next part is the process, right? The process is, how is your proposed solution going to work? So a simple example is, I want coffee, right? Maybe that's a problem, right? The solution is, I need to get up and actually go make coffee, right? The process around that is, I need to boil water, add sugar, and we all have different processes on how we make tea, right? Maybe there's a sachet that I'm using. Maybe there's a sachet that I'm using, So think about how to do that process, explain that process. So this is how our solution is working, and this is how it's going to do, and this and this and this. Then the last part of your solution, it's very important to demonstrate, right? You guys have been hacking will be hacking for the full weekend. It's very important to demonstrate in terms of what is it that you have, right? They want to see your solution. They want to see a prototype. They want to see things moving. They want to see things in action, right? Things might break. It's okay, but it's very important to just showcase what is it that you've been working on, and also stick to the time that you've been allocated. It's very important. So manage your time when you break down your presentation to say, okay, I've got X amount of time to do this. I'm dedicating more time to this. Essentially, I would advise you guys to spend more time on your solution because they want to see what it looks like. They want to hear how it's going to work. So at least spend most of your time on your solution. Then your business model. So we covered the business model canvas, but it's important just to highlight a few things. Who are your customers and clients, right? So maybe for those who might not know, there's users and then there's customers. So your users are people that just use your solution, that they might not necessarily pay for it. For example, a simple example is Facebook. Most of us are Facebook users. We do not pay to use Facebook. We just download and start using and post as much as we want, right? The customers are those that are saying, okay, I've got Facebook. I need to do Facebook marketing. So they are paying Facebook to actually market their platforms. But something to also keep in mind, if you are not paying, chances are you are the customer. But we'll unpack that some other time. And also think about what impact will your solution have. This is just some of the things within the kit criteria. How will you make money is very important. And then showcase your business model canvas. This part, guys, is very important to address and showcase that screenshots of your business model canvas so judges can understand your flow in terms of where you are thinking within the business. And address the security features. It is one of the things that they'll be looking into. So address how are you protecting users' information? How are you protecting access to your solution? So those things will be quite key. All right, so another thing about presentation is sometimes we overdo certain things, and sometimes we just make our presentation like very colorful, very dramatic, and very like all over the place. It's very important to cover at least some of these elements. So we've got 7 elements jotted down for you guys. There's more, but these are ideally the main things to cover. Right, keep your presentation simple. Right, so simple could be just as you can see this particular slide. The background is light, the text is dark. Right, so when the text that you're using is dark text, make sure your background is light. Avoid using too many bright colors. At least keep it like simple as well. But at the same time, simple does not necessarily mean boring. So you can be creative, but manage your creativity. It's also going to be very important to not use Prezzo for your presentation. So Gabriel took us through a session yesterday on Google Slides. That's a potential thing that you can use. For design, you can also use a platform called Canva. We'll share all those different links with you guys. But just keep it simple. Balance the colors of your presentation as mentioned. So don't have dramatic colors all over the place. People tend to lose focus and it just sometimes looks really unneat. So manage your presentation, the colors within there. Add insights, research stats. So have a slide. It could be a pie chart. It could be some graphics of whatever analytics you might have come across. It could be some bit of insights. It could be maybe an article, a screenshot of an article, just to show that you're not thinking just randomly, but these are things that are happening outside. So do a bit of that research. Spend some time tonight. Do that research and package everything nicely, and we will be there to help you guys. So I'll definitely be here available tonight for anyone who wants to help with the presentation in terms of the look and feel. I will also be available to take you guys through your business model canvas to understand where you guys are thinking, not just the technical part of it, but addressing the business side of things, the customer side, the user side of things, right? Let images do the talking. Right, so by that is sometimes you might not use text, but have an image, right? So an image really speaks on your behalf, and you can just talk through the presentation, talk through the image. It helps to not have a lot of text, and be consistent with your font. So if you see that the presentation that the team has been running, there isn't multiple fonts, there isn't multiple font sizes. It's more or less the same throughout. It is quite key to do something like that to manage the different font sizes and font types. Once again, your time, focus on your time, understand how much time you are, divide the work as well. So someone can come in and do the technical. That's the thing about teamwork as well. Someone can come in and do the technical, someone can just introduce the project, the problem statement, but it's very important to manage your time. And once again, as an advice, I would say spend a lot of time on your solution so judges can understand where your mind is thinking. And then don't have too many pointers on your slides. So if you see in this particular slides, there's 7 pointers there, right? Don't try to have 20 elements there. Try to 7 sometimes is a bit too much. So try to keep it between 5 and 6. Don't have multiple paragraphs. Don't have multiple paragraphs on your slide. Just one paragraph with a few pointers is that you need to cover. Right, so thank you guys for your time, and once again, we'll be on Slack available to take you through the presentation and helping you guys with your business if anyone wants a bit of assistance around it.
Introducing MTN Momo when you want to keep your money safe. But then no malume, hlukana nama-cash deposits phansi komatrasi. Just momo it star 120 star 151 hash ufake i-cash yakho efonini.
Hi guys, you know, it's not a hackathon without a hackathon song, so we have to make sure that we party while we coding. Yes, my selector. Can I get the volume?
Cause I'm a geek, cause I be coding every week. When I'm down on my knees, I pray hard for the geeks. Cause I'm a geek, cause I be coding every week. When I'm down on my knees, I pray hard for the geeks. The route is so slight, I can't connect. The microphone is straight that I can't even hit. The second shut down, there's no energy. We are the geeks. We gotta power the city. Cause when I hit the corn with the geeks that you know, baby. Cause I be coding every week. When I hit the corn every week. Cause I hit the what? I hit the corn with the geeks. It's a hackathon. It's a hackathon. Cause I be coding every week. It's a hackathon. It's a hackathon. Cause I'm down on my knees. It's a hackathon. It's a hackathon. Cause I be coding every week. It's a hackathon. It's a hackathon. Yeah. I hit the one with a geek. Electric power, no time for flowers. We code for hours. Look at the things that we make. Look at the things that we do. They thought they were crazy. They stopped calling us fools. Cause when I'm down on my knees, I be praying for the kids. Cause it's a hackathon. I'm gonna hack until the hackers can't hack no more. I'm gonna code until the coders can't code no more. Cause it's a hackathon. Cause it's a what? Yeah. Cause I be coding every week. Cause right get it. It's like girls on tech. Right get it. Woman in tech. Right get it. Guess on sex, I hit the corn, what? I hit the corn where we like Bona batalla like a technology, hata ba feta ba tina bara get your lotion. What? Then I speed, 47, we golden like C-sharp, hitting it there when on we up. All the talk about JavaScript, the hata batalla fata, cause when I hit the corn with the geeks that you know, baby. Cause I be coding every week. When I hit the corn every week. Cause I hit the what? I hit the corn with the geeks. It's a hackathon. It's a hackathon. Cause I be coding every week. It's a hackathon. It's a hackathon. Cause I'm down on my knees. It's a hackathon. It's a hackathon. Cause I be coding every week. It's a hackathon. It's a hackathon. I hit the corn with the geeks. I'm a geek. I'm a web geek. We are geeks. Like dance geeks. We combining music with
Guys,
technology.
we're going to break.
It's gonna
Then we're going to continue after the session.
Introducing MTN Momo when you need.
10 rand airtime.
But first you must negotiate.
12 rand.
Yes, my friend, but make it 11.50.
12 rand. Take it or leave it.
But 11.50 is a good price, no?
Hey, stop your game.
Aye, man, come on.
No, customer. Uzoba ne headache. Just Momo it. Dial star 120 star 151 hash to get the airtime you pay for. Ava.
Awesome stuff. Thank you, Skinny. That was, as always, that was invigorating.
It's a hackathon.
Awesome stuff, guys. So up next, we have something cool. This will be a bit different. So basically we're gonna have a rap challenge, but it's not gonna be like your usual rap challenge. It's gonna be a hackathon themed rap challenge. So we're gonna do some raps, but it'll be technology themed, okay? And essentially we would like to encourage you guys also to essentially rap your solution. So on the socials, put together a short rap about whatever you're building, about your hacker, like how things have been, and please do share on Slack. Do share, and if it's on social media, use the hashtag TADHackZA. But on Slack, share that video, share your poem, share your rap about your solution, as long as it's tech related, guys.
And you can win a prize.
And you might stand a chance to win a prize.
Okay, I think now we're gonna start with a rap challenge. Okay, I think we're gonna need a sound there. Photographer, yes. I see Misha taking pictures at the hackathon. I see Misha taking pictures at the hackathon. What? We sleep being, he's a photographer. Trying to get the lecture. Geographer. Yo, yes. Better shoot your shot. Yes. I'm not gonna let go this. Yes. You better shoot your shot when you present at the hackathon. Yes. What? You better what? Shoot your shot. You better what? Discuss with your team. Make sure everybody understand. I say what? Discuss with your team. Make sure everybody understand the code that is working. The code that is working. Discuss with your homework. Remember we had a 15-year-old coder. My guy, did you do your homework? Now you gotta do the code work. Submit before the time is all that. It's a hackathon. Yes, I know I'm bad with lyrics, but I'm good with writing code, yeah? Cause I know I spit rhymes, and I know I code, spit rhymes. JavaScript in the flow, a script line, yes, that's my lyrics. We got JavaScript, one more word, Future at the magazine, like I mentioned, taking pictures with my knees, yes? Taking pictures with Tiani, what? Cause it's a magazine. Hey, right.
That was nice. Yo, so now I have to try and
we have to try.
Well, this should be interesting.
I hope you know.
Let's see. Yeah.
So while we're waiting for the time to time us, you guys need to make sure that you write your rhymes. I know some of you guys are gonna be better than me, right?
Oh yeah, this is my kind of beat.
Old school, my guy, old school.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me get ready. As I wait, I'm sitting steady. Yeah. I code, I write code, I build applications so I can sell them, make money and not steal. Because I'm not cruel. I'm healthy. I'm not soft. I'm hard like steel. Yeah. It was Skinny's turn, now it's my turn to learn, cause I've gone to many hackathons where they've taught me stuff. And now that you are first, now that it's your first time, it's time for you to learn, it's your turn. Yeah, and when you get cold, you better jacket, you better put on your jacket, because if you get cold, you might sneeze, and while you're coding, you might get the corona. I hope not, so put on your jacket and stay warm. Yeah, massive. I don't know what to use, but I'm just gonna improvise because that's my best skill. Yeah. Yeah, no. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is better. I'm a coder. That's my position. It's the sport I play. And I play offense and not defense. It's my position. Yeah. And this code, this JavaScript, it's in my DNA, it's hereditary. I'm so very awesome. It's because of VS Code. Yeah, and that's all I have for today.
Time is up. Hope you guys enjoyed our
So please,
session, eh?
please vote who won.
Yeah, between me and him, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. But the winners will be you guys when you post yours. So we're waiting for 30 seconds, Dingy. 1 minute is enough, but 30 seconds of your performance. Then I'll be taking off my glass, watching the videos.
Yeah. So there you have it, guys. That was the rap challenge, and we challenge you guys to write a short little poem, a short little rap about your solution.
Yeah. You can do it a cappella, no beat, or maybe have a sister nyana to, or hit the tables nyana there, you know.
Awesome stuff. So yeah, guys, that was the Code Blues session. Once again, the hashtag for the TADHack Rap Challenge is hashtag TADHack Rap Challenge. So yeah, the process is simple. Come up with a tech/code themed rap or poem. Submit it on social media. Use the hashtag TADHackZA, but also make sure you use the hashtag TADHack Rap Challenge.
Yebo.
And yeah, what do you stand a chance to win? So
it's 500 voucher.
Yeah,
that's the sport prize, guys. Like if you're not taking this, I think me and Gabriel will share. So we're just waiting for your videos. If not, we can go buy McDonald's, man.
Yeah, and I don't even know how to rap, so I'm sure there are many who can rap in the crowd. I'm sure you can do a lot better than what I did.
Or what I did.
Yeah. But you know, yours wasn't so bad, Skinny.
Ish, man. It's been a while.
Awesome. But there you have it, guys. That was the Code Blue session. We hope you guys enjoyed it. We hope you learned something new in terms of the business model with Misho. And yeah, we hope you guys had fun.
Awesome.
So that's it. Good luck.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap. Oh wait, there's more.
What? Are we not done?
No, we're not done. We're not done. Yeah, sorry guys. It turns out there was a lot more. We weren't done just yet. Yeah. So up next, we're just gonna go through a couple of the common coding errors that you guys may be facing, particularly for the first timers. If it's your first time using REST APIs or some of the partners APIs. Awesome. So yeah. So This area over here is from Contactable. So essentially what this is if you're trying to use Contactable's APIs, but you haven't yet, shared your email with them, particularly the email that you use to register for the hackathon, please make sure that you share the email with them so that when you do use their APIs, that you are authenticated accordingly. So this particular error code, which the message thereof is email is not in the whitelist. So that's very important. Your email does need to be in the whitelist. So please make sure that you communicate that with those that are able to support on the Contactable Slack channel. Right. And then, so lastly, we have some common errors. These are pretty standard errors that you guys should familiarize yourself with, particularly those who are new to REST APIs. So the first one there is 404 not found. And this means that either your API is down or there's just something not happening and your client-side application is unable to communicate with that API. So the next error code is forbidden. 403 forbidden. So you can do more research on all of these error codes, but essentially with forbidden, you probably do not have the right permissions required for that API. So do look into that. If you get a forbidden error, make sure you pay special attention to that actual 3-digit code because that will get you right to the resource you actually need. Right?
So guys, this is to help you guys to understand that when tomorrow you are presenting at least one of these or all of these errors don't actually affect you when presenting, because we always have that it was working on my laptop, so we're trying to avoid those things. So yeah, just make sure that the errors, the APIs are working, then you'll be sorted.
Awesome. Then we have the 500 error code, so internal server error. That's pretty self-explanatory. Once again, guys, your case may be unique, so do use this error code. Have a look at forums online and try and find that solution. Then we have 503 service unavailable. Once again, that's also pretty self-explanatory. You may have some third-party packages within your server-side application that may affect communication between your client-side application. So do more research into that and pay, once again, special attention to that error code. And then lastly, we have gateway timeout, and this is a very common one, especially for those of us with low internet connection. You may think, no, what's wrong with my API? Why is my application not working properly if you're running a dev server, for example? And a common thing that happens is if your internet connection is super slow, the application may mistake it for being a gateway timeout. So do pay special attention to these errors. And if you get stuck with them, let's say using Node.js, Python, whatever it may be, take that error code or whatever package you used, Express, Django, and paste that error code with that framework, whatever it is. And that's where the fun begins. That's where you get to see other people who also may have been facing similar errors. And that's where you'll find your answer. So keep digging until you do find that answer.
Make sure you debug the bug.
Yeah. So don't let the bugs bug you guys. And that's a wrap. So once again, guys, the hashtag is #TADHackZA, right? #TADHackZA, and don't sleep on the rap challenge. The hashtag there is TADHackZA rap challenge.
Okay, but before we go, we're gonna hit you with, now you know that I'm a geek. So I know everybody now, some of them are first timers to a hackathon, but today we already know that you're a geek. My selector.
Why now you know that I'm a geek. Rapping on the beat. Know that I'm a geek. Coding every week, coding man, that's how I like it. coding every week. Got levers on the block, I like a dog on a leash. She the CSS to my HTML. Yeah, code is working, so she wanna do that. Yeah, it's really good at your compassion as we look towards expansion. Yeah, it's a hackathon. Yeah, computer marathon. Yeah, we slack a couple of geeks, a couple of notes with the same goal. Yeah, rockin' on G's and rockin' on G's with the same goal. It starts with a good and it ends with a chop. The girl next door and she knows it's get cut chop. So you know the name is skinny. I make color gold, so it means you gotta feel me. Feel me, feel me. I make color gold, so it means you gotta feel me. I see the future, the GT future. Cause when I hit the point with the beats that you know, baby. And I be coding every week. And I be coding every week. It's like diggity flow. So I got be do up on niggas stuff. We rockin' nigga color go. Home with the top, every nigga you know. No, roll top and no top.